Hi, my name is David and welcome to a short video that shows how to install the swivel clamp conversion kit on the Ektelon models D, DE, and H stringing machines. The first step is to take the glide bar rails. There's 4 glide bar rails. These have already been dismounted. There's screws on the bottom, so a 7/16 wrench is needed to undo the screws, the bolts if you will, that hold on the glide bar rails. There's 2 screws per glide bar rail. And once the 4 rails are removed, the next step then will be to install the base plate from the kit. To install the base plate on the kit, first take the 2 spacers and align the holes in the spacers with the holes in the base plate, or actually in the turntable. Then take the base plate, make sure that the countersunk holes are turned upward, and align those with the holes in the spacers. Then take the 4 bolts that are supplied, the countersunk bolts that are supplied with the kit, and push those through the holes and into the base. Once you get the first 2 screws in, the rest go in real easy. Then take the nuts, these are lock nuts that are supplied with the kit, and put them on the bolts. And then take the 7/16 wrench and tighten up at each one of the bolts after you put the nuts on them. It's really important to not over tighten this base plate. This is a 1/4 inch steel base plate, and it's going on an aluminum turntable, so we don't want to put any unnecessary stress on the aluminum turntable. So just snug up the bolts firm. Do not over tighten. They do not have to be over tightened for this plate to stay stable during operation. Just make sure that they're firmed up on all 4 corners. And now the next step will be to install the swivel clamp bases. After tightening up the 4 corners, again using the hex key and the 7/16 wrench, again snugging them up, time to move on to the next step, which is to install the swivel clamp bases. There are 2 types of levers that come with the kit. One is the regular duty lever, and this is the heavy duty, which is a cost upgrade in the kit. Both levers work fine. The heavy duty lever is made completely of steel. It's a little bit longer, so it's a little easier to clamp down when you're stringing. It's just really heavy duty. It'll last forever. Both are very good levers. This one might be preferred by some. This one might be preferred by other stringers. The next step then is to go ahead and take the first lever here. It comes assembled with a T-nut, so we're going to remove the T-nut. Also, please note that it comes with a thrust washer, a roller thrust washer. That's important to have this on the lever because it makes it easier to clamp and unclamp the load during the stringing process. Next, take the T-nut and push it under the base plate, align it with the slot, and then pick it up through the slot and set it down on the boss that's part of the turntable that runs across the turntable. Then align the swivel base with the T-nut, insert the threads of the lever, and spin it into place. Once the first one is done, you can move it out of the way. This T-nut has already been removed and put into place. Take the next lever, put it into place, and start the same process. Now please note that this larger lever, because it's longer, you can't spin it around. You have to rotate the whole assembly to tighten it up. Now, one important feature of these, both of these levers, is they're completely adjustable. If you're not happy with a particular position that the lever locks, you can lift it up. It's kind of like a ratchet almost. Turn it, and it locks in a completely different position. Both of these levers are 360-degree adjustable, so you can put it in whatever position works best in the particular application or the particular part of the racket that you're stringing. It's a very quick and easy adjustment. Once both clamp bases are installed, the final step, of course, is to take the swivel clamps and install them in the swivel clamp bases. And really now, at this point, you're ready to move on to stringing a racket.